Hi, Mr. Manuel Rodriguez. This is our presentation for 3 stocks that would fit your conservative portfolio.
So the first stock we have up is going to be Amazon. The reason we chose Amazon is because of the consistent monetary growth. Just over the past month, the stock increased by 2.13%. Seems to be going up at a pretty constant rate. And also on top of that, gross profit, net income, and total revenue all increased substantially from 2014 to 2015. Again, another trend that seems to be going up. The potential downsides for Amazon, however, are that the employee relations are not good at all. There are numerous lawsuits out right now. So if Mr. Rodriguez had any problems with that, Amazon would certainly not be the stock for him. As well as that, Amazon does not pay dividends, unlike the other 2 stocks we have up for you. However, they do reinvest into their own company, which is why the stock price has gone up so consistently. And in terms of your conservative portfolio, definitely not a good choice for Amazon because it's fluctuating. It's a very new company, so we don't have enough info to make sure that it's conservative long term.
The next stock we researched is PepsiCo, and some advantages for PepsiCo is that they have dividend payouts, unlike Amazon, and their dividend payouts have increased for the last 40 consecutive years, both stock dividend payouts and cash dividend payouts. So this is great for Manuel Rodriguez to have an option to either go for cash inflows or just stock repurchases. And in 2015 alone, PepsiCo also returned $9 billion to shareholders through stock repurchases. And another advantage of PepsiCo is that they do have stabilized stock prices. Because the stock has been on the market for decades, it's a very old company, their stock prices don't tend to fluctuate, so there's not much of an element of surprise with PepsiCo. Some potential downfalls of PepsiCo is that their net revenue has declined by 5% in the last year, and in 2014 to 2015, their earnings per share has decreased by 1%. This is directly attributable to the fact that they have increased their marketing and advertising expense significantly, because PepsiCo is trying to rebrand their image, and they're trying to create a more family brand, so they are investing a lot in their marketing and advertising expense to push this vision. So this could be a risky stock for Mr. Manuel Rodriguez if PepsiCo continues to invest so much in their marketing expense. This could potentially draw down their earnings per share significantly.
The final stock that we've analyzed and the one that we actually recommend Manuel to invest in is Consolidated Edison. Consolidated Edison offers consistent growing dividend. Their dividend has grown at about 3% over the last 5 years. Also, it's a utility, so it's heavily regulated by the government, which has some potential upsides and downsides. The upside is that their revenues and sales normally don't fluctuate because it is a consumer staple, and it's part of everyday life, energy, so people can't really cut that out. But the downside is it does limit the short-term growth potential because they are locked into contracts for a certain amount of for short-term periods of time, so they can't really increase short-term, but long-term there is some growth potential. Their income has been at about $2 billion over the past couple of years, hasn't really fluctuated too much, and their growth potential is in the long-term energy, the renewable energy sector that a lot of companies are investing in, and there is a lot of potential future profits in that field. Like I said, the one downside that I see is that the short-term growth potential isn't too great. Although the company has outperformed the S&P 500 by about 4% over the past 2 years, that may be due to market conditions rather than the stock itself, the company itself, due to the fact that it's a utility. And then when investors are a little weary about the market, they tend to invest in utilities. So we believe that this stock would be an excellent addition to your portfolio, and this is our recommendation.
So if you have any further questions, feel free to contact us. Here's all our contact information.
Thank you.